Good morning. I am Sherry Childers, and I'm here with Alex and Ben and Alia, my children. For those of you who know me, you know I'm faculty at UNT. Don't worry. Aaron already reminded me that I don't get an entire hour lecture. Cut it down slightly. When the time came for us to consider our pledges to the Love First campaign, my children and I began to discuss how much this place means to us and how we might contribute. Now, my children have always been responsible for giving a portion of their allowance or their income as an offering to the church. When they got old enough, this offering is the reason that they learned how to write checks. Now that that's obsolete, they can give by text. But this capital campaign, this was something unusual. They aren't old enough to remember the last capital campaign, so give extra in addition to what we're already giving? Why would we do that? Reverend Beth Dana and Diana Bacon came to visit us in our home, visit with all of us. That was a trick to get our schedules to work. Everyone loved the plans. I tell you, it is easier to get teens to give to a project when we're building something than to convince them that we should all just keep the lights on, but I think a lot of us are that way. It did give us a great opportunity to talk about why it's important that we do both. How else will we model for our children how we make our dreams come true? So first, I made them a part of the conversation about why all of the stuff we're doing is important. What's in it for them that would be worth their blood and sweat and money? Okay, maybe not blood. My daughter Alia, for her, she's been at Some Fun this whole last week. She teaches a class here with other adults for young children, and she's very excited that we'll have a child care facility here. In her words, she gets to show children each week how much we love them without reservation, no matter who they are. And we want to expand that to more children in this area.
All right, here we go. All right, this campaign is important to me because of the renovations that we're going to do to Channing Hall, in which we all enjoy coffee and eat those wonderful brunches prepared for us by the youth. The kitchen remodel is important because as any parent who's probably worked into those brunches, that griddle needs some replacement and some work. And then the renovations to the general meeting area in Channing Hall, we're getting a bit big for that space. So we're going to need some more space to grow.
I chose to donate because of the OWL program. I just finished my 8th grade OWL, and now I fully realize how important that curriculum is to not only our church, but just to people growing, because they told me much about it, but not enough apparently. The Capital Campaign will be making the Center for Healthy Families, giving Dallas the gift of education in that regard that OWL teaches and that Dallas needs. Secondly, the campaign will be reworking our digital and social media outreach, getting to teens and adults, improving our Twitter and other sources that the president doesn't look at. But we definitely need improvements to our Twitter. It has a lot of room for the improvements.
So the big problem, of course, is that when you know you want to put your money where your mouth is, it's still hard to figure out sometimes why that would even matter if you can only give $5 a month. So we talked about that together, and we talked about the value of collective impact, and that became the way we framed our conversations. We talked about imaginary amounts of money that each person might give, that we could give as a family, and what that would look like after 5 years, so that they would have a goal to think about. And then this made it much easier when we talked about how much each person could give as a part of a team, right? We all like that feeling. So we considered what Alex could give and what Alia can give, and Alex has a job, so he can give more, and that's okay, right? That's normal. But we considered, do you give up the cost of one movie ticket? Do you work 1 hour, and that's your contribution, that 1 hour a month that you are willing to donate? We took a few days then to make our private decisions, and when we came back together, I only shared with them what our family impact was going to be, right? Their private decisions are theirs. But the process was really important for us. They had the opportunity to see what we can accomplish together and think about what the church, as a church, we can accomplish together in terms of collective impact. And it gave me an opportunity to witness how this complements my faith and also what I want in my parenting. So in addition to just reinforcing good money management skills, it gave us the opportunity to reflect on how much this is really worth to you, right? Is it worth 1 hour or 1 coffee? And how much, second, it is all of our responsibility, right? It's not someone else's responsibility to do this important work. It's mine and it's theirs, even at their ages, to be a part of our church's collective impact. So they had to think about what they're willing to give to actually contribute to making the world a better place. So the Capital Campaign's been an opportunity for our family to share important conversations about important work and who does it and how those things get done. And we hope that you'll join us in having these conversations with your family, with other members of our church family and friends, as we move forward together to make a collective impact on the future of First Church and of Dallas and beyond that through Twitter. Thank you.